Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. The Grizzly Gentleman has a similar deal for the same promo code. Both of these are fantastic deals and they help support the show. What is up? Planeswalkers Theoric 6 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. I've straightened my beard with a beard comb. I like it. Hope you do as well. I do have some news today, which is Saturday for you all, Friday for me. I will not be streaming. I'm a grad student. It's got to come first. So I have a few quizzes and exams coming up, so I just need to make sure that I am on top of those. So unfortunately, I won't be streaming on Saturday. Yeah, that's one announcement. The other announcement is I still am looking to get more information on should I do an entire week of Bolas Control Best of 3. If you want to see it, you're already going to click on that poll and vote. But if you don't want to see it, I urge you to also vote. Because there's already going to be a disproportionate amount of people who are voting positively, because the people who are more likely to go there are the people who are more likely to want to see it anyway. So if you don't want to see it, I urge you to get your voice heard. Something parallels something. We're playing Mill. We're playing Mill essentially because we got Ruin Crab and Maddening Cacophony. Now you'll notice that I don't have a bunch of like special lands. Okay, so the reason I didn't have a bunch of special lands is because we are playing like mono blue, and we only have 4 of the crab. But you know what? I don't know why I typed in land like that. I can literally just go here, do some of that. Theoretically, all right. I'm not gonna go all in with the Evolving Wilds. I think that is too much. I'll go all in on Fabled Passages. All right. I'll cut down 1 Desert of Mindful. There we go. This is slightly better. I still worry I have too much non-blue sources, but whatever. Anyway, playing 4 Merfolk Secretkeeper, very obvious, very clear. You mill for 4, and then you can play it as a 0/4. It's essentially the same as Wall of Lost Thoughts. You mill someone for 4, and it's a 0/4. This one you get to spread out. This one you just play. Ruin Crab is a good old-fashioned 1-mana 0/3 that allows us to mill our opponent for 3 every time a land enters the battlefield under our control, which theoretically is going to be every single turn. 4 Drowned Secrets, so that whenever we cast a blue spell, which is all of them, our opponent is going to mill 2. Maddening Cacophony. Early game, you want this to be, well, hilariously, it's kind of flipped. Early game, you want to kick this. Late game, you don't. Early game, you might not have the mana. Late game, you will. So, excuse me? That's not happened before. I'll be back when it's back. It full crashed. Where was I? All right, Maddening Cacophony. Yeah, so early game, you get more value out of milling half of your opponent's deck, but once you get to a point where 8 cards is about a third of their deck, it's not as good to mill half if you're able to sequence it with other plays. So Maddening Cacophony it's not always correct to mill half. For what it's worth, if you get them down to about 8 cards, I probably would rather put them down to 0 than 4. Teferi's Tutelage is a 4, very similar to Drowned Secrets. It's just kind of passively giving us some mill. Whenever we draw a card, our opponent mills 2. Not bad. 4 Didn't Say Please. It's just a counterspell that mills 3 on it. Pretty nice to have. Ashiok Dream Render is helpful against the decks which utilize their graveyard. Unfortunately, right now, there are a lot of decks that utilize their graveyard. But if nothing else, Ashiok still mills things. 2 Inscription of Insight. I kind of want to test this card out because it does have some decent value. It can just bounce 2 things to slow down our opponent's aggressiveness. It can just make us a blocker if for some reason we can't bounce something of theirs. And then, of course, it allows us to scry 2 and draw 2, which is very nice, especially if we have the Teferi's Tutelage out, but also just allows us to maintain that gas. Mill decks are essentially like weird aggro decks insofar as their plan typically is to get your opponent's life total, i.e. deck, to 0, before they can kind of do anything and stabilize. This version obviously does play, counter spells and a bunch of creatures that can block, but it's weird. Mill is weird. And then, of course, you can pay 8 for it to do a bunch of things. Whelming Wave is a board wipe. It returns everything except Krakens, Leviathans, Octopuses, and Serpents. The only Serpent we really have to deal with is Stonecoil, but everything else should just be bounced by this, which is hopefully going to give us enough time to do cool things. And then, of course, Jace as a 2-of. This is not necessarily an alternative win condition. If we're going up against someone who is essentially milling us, then it's fine. We can use Jace for that. But this is also just getting some extra draws for Tutelage, and of course, milling our opponent. One Desert of the Mindful is helpful with Ipnu Rivulet. You can also just cycle it. Fabled Passage to work with Ruin Crab. 2 Scavenger Grounds just to get rid of our opponent's graveyard if we have to. It's also a desert that we can sack to Ipnu Rivulet. And Ipnu Rivulet, sacrifice a desert, target player mills 4. So that is the deck. And we'll play in some... we're just gonna do Cash. Because I don't think I want to taint ranked right now. Waiting on knowing if I'm gonna be doing the week of Bolas. Fudge. My brush is still over there. Alright, this is taking forever. Alright. I was gonna pause it and go run and get my brush. I need a haircut pretty badly. I trimmed my beard and I straightened it. And they conceded. Alright. It was probably just Lura's Auras. I wonder if the game is just broken. Let me rephrase. I wonder if the game is just more broken than it usually is. I'm so stupid. I could have went and got my brush by now. Naru. Hello. Okay. This is exactly what I didn't want. It's another Lurus deck. Gee, come on. Turn 2, I can play Crab. It's just so bad. I'll keep it. Whelming Wave just returns creature. So if this is Lurus Auras, then it's pretty decent. And because they're playing this, I suspect it's Lurus Auras. Did they somehow know I was on mill? Is my opponent weirdly on mill? Is this like a galaxy brain play? What? Well, that's awkward. Okay. So I need... Didn't say please. Yeah, I need to get didn't say please as soon as possible. Well, I figured out why they milled so much. My opponent has been through more than 10 cards. They're on 18. I can't mill them. I like actually can't mill them here. The hard counter. I can mill myself if I have to, but I'm just gonna attack to show them who's boss. Why'd I get hard countered by the first deck I actually play against? I need to draw into didn't say please. That's if I can turbo mill them in a single turn, then that's fine. So I might be able to just full mill them next turn. Let's see. 3, 6. And these are each 6. So it's 18 total. Oh yeah, opponent's lost. Yeah, okay. Cool. I win. Because I play this. Activate this. Get in his lands. They mill some more. I mill them. Alright, hard counter my ass. They actually just helped me out. That's fine. I'm the blue player here. Yarg. Why did I say Yarg? I'm not playing pirates. My brain is broken. I'm recording late. I need to eat. I need to consume some skirts for the eve so I can get... What is it? The lyrics to regulate. Regulate. Lyrics. What does it say? Yeah, it was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Oranges on the streets trying to consume some skirts for the eve. So I could get some funk just rolling on my ride. That's not get some funk. There's no way that's the lyrics. There's absolutely no way that's the lyrics to this. What the front door, dude? Nah, I gotta mulligan this. Keep it. I hate the fact that I'm keeping this, but I'll keep it. I guess we played this first. Too many tap lands. Too many tap lands in this deck. What is he saying? It is some phones. Some skirts for the E so I can catch some phones. This shit on my face. Hello. Hello. It's me, Billy. Oh, it's a mirror. What is this matchmaking in unranked? What? Not a mirror? Is this not actually a mirror? Mirror, mirror on the wall. What are you? Oh, it's freaking. It's treasure. Whatever again. Discard a card. Man, I don't want to discard a damn thing. This I guess. So this is the cycling version of Treasure Hunt. Wow. Wow, look at that. Ashiok does mean I get to just yeet their graveyard, though, so I'm not worried about it too much. Yeah, I'm not worried about it too much. Ba 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 ba. Man, look at all of these cycling cards. Psych. Yeah, we're just gonna Ashiok now. No reason not to, I don't think. I mean, the matchmaking is really strange, but I'm winning. I'm not going to argue with it. Match duration, 2 minutes. Okay. Arena. Give me a real match, please. I'm not saying I want to lose, but like, give me something that isn't deck that just gets destroyed by me, or deck that just destroys me. Oh no, he has a fidget spinner. Yeah, cute dude. All right, I fidget. You should see me. You should see me in class. Like, I'm constantly just like, I have to do stuff with my hands. All right, Jay. What's up? This hand is decent. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, I'll keep this. It's got a nice curve of 1, 2, 3. Obviously, if I don't get another untapped land, so yeah. And I do think, well, I don't have a reason really to skip the Secretkeeper. Just kind of see what they're working with here. Oh! It's old school Simic Ramp! Gross. Nah, but for real. Disgusting. Arbor Elf? Or abort. You know what I meant. Alright, so this is disgusting. Whatever is on top is gonna get yeeted. Don't know why he kept it on top, to be honest. Alright, so at this point, would love a land here. Oh, is this actually a Keenan deck? This might be a Keenan deck. Keenan and Kel? I don't know. Keenan and Kel's the fight fixer. Yeah, so if I don't get a land, unfortunately, it'll just be a Merfolk Secretkeeper. Let me rephrase. If I don't get an untapping land. That's meh, but okay. Dude, attack me for the meme, please. Coward. Alright, so I get to Mindful. And Wall. And Mill. 38. Yeah, so it's probably just going to be Tutelage into Wave. Is my guess. This does hit Nissa lands, which is cool. Obviously, alright, Pixie's fine. Obviously, a Questing Beast is not welcome. This is a mandatory draw, so that is good to know. Drown Secrets, I'd love to do it. But I think I do this. Ruin Crab. Honestly, I think it's the Ruin Crab that has to go. Drown Secrets. Yeah, I think it's the Ruin Crab, unfortunately. So next turn is just another Tutelage, I think. Shia. Okay, horrifying. Am I going to bounce things right now? Not yet. I can take a little bit of damage. I can take a little bit. Ooh, they might have what's its name though. I don't like that. So I mean, we're a Tutelage here, I think. I haven't seen. I've gone through. I've seen half their deck essentially, and I haven't seen Mystic Person. I need to draw more. I would like another land so I can play this Whelming Wave at some point. That's another land, fantastic. Drown Secrets. Whelming Wave is a must keep here. Drown Secrets, Maddening Cacophony. Drown Secrets can mill a bunch, but I think Cacophony is gonna do a little bit more. Burrow. Okay. And I might as well play this, because if I do Whelming Wave next turn, then I get to put all of these back in my hand and play them. My opponent is playing Simic Ramp, but it seems like they're playing with, like, they're trying to play a more fun version. Mad respect. I mean, not mad respect. Moderate levels of respect. I assume this is going to be an Uru. So they're going to draw a card twice. They're at 27. I'm going to draw, they're going to mill 4 of them. I'm going to take probably 12 here. I don't know why I said 12. I did mean 11. If I draw another land, then I can Whelming Wave. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Alright, I'll take 12 here. Or 10, if you don't want to attack with the Pixie for some reason. There's no reason to not attack with the Pixie. Thank you. So I'll go to 8, which is very frightening when I know they have Questing Beast. But it's possible they only have one. Let's see. Next turn is just Whelming Wave. I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe. They're 19. Next turn they're going to mill an additional 4. Plus an additional 8 from the Cacophony, taking them to 12. Plus 4 from the Secretkeeper. Plus 4 from the Secretkeeper. What the fuck was that? 12? 16? So they're 3 away? Does this help? $14. Drowned Secrets just mills 2. This would mill 10. So to go to 4. Damn, I needed like one more land this game. No, I've not milled any of my lands. I've really drawn very few. I mean, we're playing 23, but still, that kind of sucks. Ah, man. Double Wall of Lost Thoughts, and as long as they don't have a QB, we probably do fine. Because I mean, Ashiok's going to get pretty large. So if we double Wall of Lost Thoughts, we mill them 8, they go to 6. Or we could mill them 12 and they go to 2. This is mandatory, but I die if they have Questing Beast Fudge. Okay, I have at least one timer. Gosh, I'm trying to do math. Freaking 8. 12, they would go to 2. Otherwise, it's just both of these to block a shot. Yeah, I think it has to be just double Wall of Lost Thoughts. I think this probably saves us the most. All right, getting rid of that other questing piece does make me feel a little bit better. Okay, they're on 5. If I survive, I win. I just have to survive. Now, this is mandatory. If they play a land, she goes to 10. If they play Pixie, she goes to 11. I don't know, man. Maybe it was correct to just put them to 2. Although, no, because I would then only have had 1 blocker. No, this has to be the correct route. I don't think I can see a world in which it's not. I think my opponent is probably doing math here to figure out if I can die. At least I hope. Like, it's really hard to feel bad for an opponent who's playing Simic. Mommy's playing Mill. It's not even fair. I didn't get to kill him with my OP cards. Pixie, yep, goes to 10. I don't give a fuck about these walls. Like, they're going under the bus like that. I don't know what that was. Playing Uro, risky job here. Now you just lose to my tutelage. So it goes to 12. I have 8. So I would have died. No, they would have died because they've just drawn. No, they've only drawn 2. No, they've only drawn 2, so they would not have died. No, because of the one from their draw step, they would have, or they would have been at 0. Like, I don't know. I'm blocking. And then they lose essentially on my draw step. As long as I don't die here. Do you have a combat trick that costs 2 mana? Increases for 1? Alright. Excuse me? Does Twitter have anything to say about what is happening right now? Wait, why am I go to Twitter? Is Discord have anything to say about what is happening right now? I won, right? Okay. There's no way they can survive. Cool. What was... This is the second time this happened in this video. What is... Wizards. Get your stuff together. Cagnas. Wait, didn't I fight Cagnas twice? Am I going insane? I mean, I am going insane, but like, despite that. Bruh. Game be broken. Wizards. The music stings, please. No, I want this, then I want to go to mill. Oh, that's why. It registered the wrong thing. It was J. Cagnax wasn't Simic. Cagnax was the 5-color one. It just messed things up. Because Arena's just broken. Anyway, hope you enjoyed 3-0 Crab. I'd like to thank my lovely patrons for the continued support. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you'll find links in the description below, where Fogwin will be waiting with open arms. I mean, I'm kidding. They're not going to be waiting, but, you know, big shout-outs to Fogwin. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff helps a lot. Today, check out my community tab, where I will be asking you to comment with the types of decks that you would like to see, preferably in Historic, but just generally speaking, this could just be a link to an Aether Hub deck list. I only accept Aether Hub because that's what I use. It could just be a combo, so it's just, you just say, this card works with this card. Or it can be like kind of most of an idea, so it's just like, I'd like to see you do +1 counters, but it's green and blue or something like that, right? Anything along those lines, you can put that on the community tab post, which will be up at some point. I don't know, I'm not a magician. Anyway, I already said like I'm subscribed, didn't I? Who knows? Until next time, all will be one.